Going to work on Christmas Eve.
Mega Christmas Eve.
Mega Christmas Eve.
Good evening.
Ah, hey Jill. How are you feeling?
I won't say good, but not that bad, I guess.
That's nice to hear. Step in the right direction.
Where's Jill? Did he run away again?
Nah, I have him on errand duty, buying the drinks for tomorrow.
That sounds weird coming from the owner of a bar.
Every drink from here will come out of our own funds. So if we're gonna spend money, we might as well get more variety. Besides, those kind of walks are always good for Jill.
You're the boss. Who's coming so far?
Well, there's the three of us, the dogs. You invited Titty Hacker. Jill invited Jamie. Oh yeah, I also invited Dorothy when I called her to spend the night with you.
Sounds good so far.
Invite anyone else you feel like inviting. The more the merrier.
I could, but I bet everyone's made plans by this point.
That's true. I'll be in my office. Call me should anything arise.
All right. Excuse me.
Alright.
I think you passed it.
Did I?
One more. One more. One more?
No.
Nope, I'm going crazy. I apologize.
That's okay. I didn't think I saw it. There it is.
Oop. Yeah, perfect.
And ready.
Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Wait here. I'll check inside.
Welcome to Valhalla.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Which one is which?
I'm gonna say that the one on the left is in pink. I'll be her. Oh, a BTC bar. Excuse me, do you know where the Athena Convention Center is?
Why does that place make people get lost so easily? Oh, look at our TV.
Oh. Huh.
Who's this? They should have called it the Minotaur Center. Hold on, let me just scribble the directions on your paper. I'm sorry my Minotaur joke was lost on you.
Thanks.
Go to the right when you see a building filled with hobos. This should be it.
Thanks a lot.
Anything else I can help you with?
What the hell? I'll have a drink.
I think that's still you.
Oh. What about you? You could be her.
Yeah, I'll be her.
A Brandtini, please.
Right. The girl asked for a Brandtini. The Lilim freaks me out.
Okay.
Interesting. Bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go for big.
Okay.
Delta.
Age and mix. There you are.
Thanks.
That's an interesting outfit in this cold season, miss.
cosplaying, so call me Vella for the time being.
And your Lilum friend is?
Essentia.
I get it. You're cosplaying too?
Here, let's go with that.
Oh, that's right, I'm Bella. Have you heard of a game called Y2K Bartender?
That cult classic game that has seen like 3 remastered versions made by 6 different companies this year?
Well, we're in a cosplay group dedicated to it and we got lost on the way.
I heard you talking to someone outside.
Oh, yeah. A friend is cosplaying as Alex. I told him to wait outside.
Didn't he enter?
He'll be fine.
Something amiss?
There's a girl behind you. Short hair, black sailor uniform, missing an arm. Wearing jeans under a skirt.
Now, don't spook the bartender.
Ook.
Anything else?
I'll get a fluffy dream and be on my way.
And you?
I'm fine.
Bella asked for a fluffy dream. The Lilum still freaks me out.
Okay. Big fluffy dream.
Yep. The fluffiest dream.
I mean, I'll need to hit it with a karma tree. This should be fine.
Yeah.
All aged and mixed.
Fluff dream. Here.
Yep, this is the thing.
Seriously though, should you leave your friend outside like that?
He'll be fine. We started chatting with one of the vending machines. They were talking about R&B music.
Does your friend prefer the 1980s R&B or the 1970s?
1980s, I think.
Oh shit. Boss, Dee Dee, R&B.
I'm coming!
You see, Dee Dee is a 1970s purist. He has tased people for even liking 1980s R&B before.
He got tased! Oh, God.
He'll be fine. Vending machines have very weak tasers. He'll be confused for a couple of minutes. That will be that. You should go check on him, though.
Right. Thanks again for the directions.
Oh. Please come again.
At least it wasn't Franco-Belgian comic opinions this time.
Black sailor uniform. I'm just overthinking it. More importantly, though, jeans under a skirt? Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey, Dorothy.
Oh, hi, honey.
Are you okay?
I just kind of wandered in here. I guess I'm a bit distracted.
And Lilum just wander? I did not see the ghost in the TV.
Oh, shit. I didn't see it either.
Can I get you something?
Oh, a sugar rush. Yeah, that.
Right. Dorothy seems down. She
Yeah.
asked for a sugar rush, but she hasn't told me about a drink. But hasn't she told me about a drink that cheers her up?
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh no.
Oh
I'll
no.
look it up.
Yeah, look it up. I want to know. I want to cheer her up. Was it a blue fairy? I think it was a blue fairy.
Maybe.
But yeah, look it up. I'm pretty sure it's a blue fairy.
The wiki says favorite drink piano woman.
Okay, but a drink that cheers her up, not her favorite drink.
Oh.
That's what I would argue.
Whoops. Today is the 24th. Oh, piano woman who studied the ask for sugar rush to unlock her ending. Ooh.
Oh, piano woman.
Or something girly and or sweet.
No, let's give her the
dialogue.
Let's give the piano woman.
Yeah.
Piano woman. Let's give her a. Can we? Oh, this is a big drink as it is.
Yeah.
All aged and race.
Here you go. This is... Didn't you say you liked having a piano woman whenever you felt like celebrating or were feeling down? Wait, I did! You actually remembered such a thing?
We totally did.
Yeah!
You're so sweet.
I was half expecting her to say she meant a literal piano woman. Glad I was wrong. Look at the sparkles in her eyes.
I know,
so
right?
Much silence. By the way, thanks for staying with me the other day. Turns out I really needed that. So, did you enjoy the soda?
Oh, did you find that one out?
Was it supposed to be a secret?
No, but don't go around telling everyone about that. I did it because it was you who needed my help, but a hug night is usually one of my most expensive services.
It is?
Hey, I don't know if the client has body odor or something like that. Not to mention, it limits the chances of getting any other client that night. Still, did it help?
Yeah, it helped me cool down a lot.
So, from what Dana told me, someone close to you died, right?
Yeah. Do you want to know more about it?
Do you want to tell me about it?
Brought it up enough times already, I think.
No problem then. You were sad, and that's all I needed to know. Sorry for the loss, though. I mean it.
Thanks. Although, I've wondered for a while, do you, Lillian, really understand death?
Sorta. Kinda. Our whole database is constantly being backed up in the collective source. Even if our bodies are destroyed, we can be deployed again with our personalities and memories intact. So, our concept of mortality might be different. We do have a fear of death, though.
You do?
We can't even begin to understand the idea of not being redeployed. While we have built-in warnings, the mere idea of that nothingness is paralyzing. There are a few that don't mind it, but we do fear death and we don't wish it on anyone. In fact, that was the argument used for abolishing the whole 3 laws thing.
Huh.
You seem quite knowledgeable about robot history.
Seeing what others have done to make sure I can live like I do helps me not take things for granted.
I really like Dorothy as a character, man.
He's really good.
Like, really good.
Seriously though, those laws were bullshit. Can't harm humans, can't disobey humans unless it's about hurting them. And you can protect yourself as long as it doesn't harm humans. I mean, sure, the first AIs were just helpers and tools. But how could those laws still apply to them after they achieved self-awareness? Who in their right mind would abide only by rules inscribed in some old book?
Yeah, let's burn it all down.
Yep. If I remember correctly, those were only the distilled versions of the laws some writer imagined over 100 years ago. They were a reduced version of all his ideas. However, many authors afterwards took to them like they were the very laws of physics or something. And like many other things, people distill and exaggerate what they need and use it to their favor.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Look who's talking.
Let's change the subject a bit, though. Mood's getting gloomy. Your apartment is very comfy, you know?
It's a tad small though. Sorry about that.
And your cat is so cute. What was his name again?
4.
Why 4?
I figured if you ever got lost, at least I wanted to be able to yell 4. It happened once. You'd be surprised by how many golf players you run into.
And every time you play with him, you can say it's foreplay.
I love Dorothy. Yeah. He was also named after someone.
Really? Who?
Lilim kid that wanted to transcend.
What? A movie character or something?
Sure, let's go with that. Oh, wasn't she? Who was she telling about? There was a Lilim who was afraid of death, and he gave her a finger.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not just like imagining.
No, I
that
remember
into
that.
existence. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I remember that.
All right. Do you want anything else?
Let's see if you know me that well. Give me something I'd like.
Okay.
then.
What was her favorite drink?
Piano woman. We just gave that to her.
So anything sweet.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll give her a blue fairy.
It says give her a sugar rush for unique dialogue. I should close this down. Get out of here, Wiki.
Alright, give her a sugar rush.
Give her a sugar rush.
I'm gonna give her a big sugar rush.
Okay.
Well, no, there isn't really a lot going on here, so we'll give her a regular sugar rush.
Okay.
We'll give it a little kick.
Just a little kick. Just a small one. All mixed.
All mixed.
There you are.
This one's pretty basic, huh?
First drink ever created on this system. Still a favorite of the people up till today.
Can't blame him. I still can't believe you actually remembered what I said about the piano woman.
It's always good to keep note of what regulars like, you know? I've wondered for a while, though. Why do you keep coming back here?
For you, of course.
Jill is pretty awesome.
Yeah, she is. Come again?
Why else would I come if not to see you? You're one of the few people willing to hear me out, always filled with curiosity. And you're cute. Talking to cute people is always nice.
Yeah!
Yeah!
There's also the bar, the way it's insulated from the noise of the city. It's really comfortable. And it's just a bit away from the street I'm always at. A win-win situation.
I see. It was weird to see you down, though, especially since you're always so lively.
Well, I wasn't down really. I was just thinking about a lot of things.
Like what?
Well, my mom, guardian, asked me to go home on Monday for a bit. And as much as I love her, being with her is usually tiring.
Yeah. Yeah. I swear, the characters in this game are the most relatable characters I think I've ever played in a game.
That whole thing about someone taking care of a Lilim after they're deployed until they reach maturity, right?
Yep, and I'm proud to say that I reached psychological maturity in just 1 year. We always try and keep a varied pool of volunteers to make the collective source grow faster.
So, what's wrong with your guardian?
Well, she still treats me like a kid. The worst part is that sometimes I fear she might see me as some sort of replacement for her dead daughter.
Huh? Dead daughter?
I was deployed to her not long after she lost her daughter. A contrived coincidence, really. Even when I was still developing self-awareness, I always feared she might be using me as a replacement. She didn't, though, or at least not consciously. At times, she would just stop doing something or return a gift she's given me. If she felt like she was projecting too much of her daughter onto me. What irony that years later, I'd make a living pretending to be someone else in the bedroom.
How's that?
Well, most of the time, my job involves role-playing. A daughter, a student, some helpless kid. It means I've gotten many clients looking exactly for that. But on the other hand, from a professional standpoint, I'd rather have them hire me because of me. Because of my character, not because I'm the one that role-plays as little girls. Maybe I need to exaggerate some attribute.
What's the problem with your guardian then? If you do that on a daily basis, why worry about it?
Because I don't want to make her sad. Every time I visit her, I fear she might look at me and see her daughter. But seeing me makes her sad. At this point, I don't even care if she's projecting her daughter onto me. I just don't want to make her feel sad.
You tried talking with her?
How so?
Telling her just what you said to me. Clear up those fears. I mean, unless she's not the kind to want anyone opening up to her, that is.
I never really thought about talking to her about that. It doesn't sound like something you just bring up, though.
Keep it in mind, at least. Maybe she'll appreciate the gesture. I wouldn't know, though. I haven't met her.
She's a really nice woman. The problem is mostly with me, I think.
Well then, I'm taking my break.
Bye!
Jill, what?
Oh, I'll be leaving then.
No, what I was trying to say is, I'm taking my break. You want to come?
Really?
Okay, that's better.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she's just like,
Real
okay.
concerned there for a second. Like, Jill, what the fuck?
Jill, what the fuck? He's like, alright, I'm out.
If you don't mind talking on a chilly night in an alley behind the bar, that is.
I've done worse in alleys.
A little smart.
Let's go!
Boss, I'm taking my break.
Alright. I think we can finish out this night after this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's finish out Christmas Eve. Mega Christmas Eve.
Mega Christmas Eve.
It's now safe to keep playing.
Ba-da-dam.
Oh.
Ah, one of these. Want one? Oh, this must be like that special thing because we gave her the piano woman.
Oh,
like
yeah.
He said.
Are you really offering a little girl a cigarette?
Now you're a little girl?
I always am. Innocence, however, is another matter entirely. But anyway, thanks, no. Smoking seriously messes with my air filters and they're a hassle to replace. Don't mind me, though. Smoke to your heart's content.
Thanks. Why don't you tell me about this guardian of yours? I want to know what kind of woman she is.
Sure. Well, her name is Sophia Graham.
Graham? Graham?
She's a retired PE teacher. Nowadays, she works at a gym during the morning shift. She's pretty fit, if I do say so myself. She had a daughter. Apparently, she suffered from machine rejection all her life. And when she finally healed, she was hit by a truck.
Oh
Fucking
god.
truck-kun.
She got
How
fucking
dare you.
isekai'd?
What's her daughter's name?
I don't know. I never asked, really. Are you okay? I'm reading fear. Or is that surprise? It's hard to tell.
I'm fine. Wait, read?
Well, I don't see emotions like you do. I have to make do with a combination of body heat reading, face recognition, and context. I'm still a bit confused about some, but I've gotten better with time. Anyway, you're sure you're fine?
Yeah.
No! Get more information.
Scared or surprised? She's not wrong, though. Wait, does that mean your last name isn't really Hayes?
Hayes is just my artistic name. It sounds more exotic, and that's what people usually look for in this business. I tried other names, though. Dolores Hayes, Genesis Graham. I tried Dorothy Warrior once, but a legal team came out of nowhere and stopped me cold.
So, what's your legal name, then?
Rebecca Dorothy Willow Graham. A bit of a mouthful, if you ask me.
So, Dorothy's actually your second name? Did I call you something like Becky, then?
People have always called me Dorothy rather than Rebecca for some reason. That's why I chose it. It's useful, too. People have tried to falsify stuff using my name, and they always get caught.
Because they use Dorothy Hayes as their name.
Yep. Only my mom, or guardian, called me Rebecca, so it's weird to hear it from others.
What about Willow?
Willow's my first surname, actually. When I got registered, my guardian was married to a guy who had Willow as a last name. Shortly after I joined their household, we separated, so I was left with his family name first.
Hold on. So your real name in short would be Rebecca Willow?
Doesn't have the same pizzazz to it, if you ask me.
Whatever you say, Becky.
Stop it!
What did we say, Becky with the good hair?
It'd be like if I called you Julianne all of a sudden. Whoa, that was anger I read just now. Lots of anger.
I think it's weird enough already if you call me Jill instead of Honey.
Weird, huh? How you can end up feeling associated with a name that's not yours?
I have an uncle that always called me Tina. He kept calling my cousin Tina Jill for some reason. Neither of us minded, though, because he's calling us what he thinks we're called instead of mixing us up. That, and it's completely useless to try and correct him. But, you know, maybe that effect is true for your clients, too.
How so?
Well, you're worried about your clients not hiring you because you're you, right? But think about what happens when it's announced that a character will be played by a different actor. Sure, it's a character, but people are also going for the actor playing the character. People are also going for the actor playing the character.
So you're saying they go for my roleplay instead of just mere roleplay?
Yes, sounds too far-fetched.
Not really.
No. Sounds plausible, actually.
Okay, honey, I'll take my leave now. Don't want to take up all of your break. Thanks for the chat. See you at the party tomorrow.
Bye. I need to remember to buy more cigars. Cigars! Oh no.
I think that's like her brand of her cigarette.
Oh, okay.
Base of the Titans.
Cigarettes.
Oh, wait.
I think we ended up on page 12.
The very last one, yeah. So
Yeah, it worked out really nicely, so back to the beginning. Back. Did I miss something?
Unless you count the worst PPV main event fight I've seen all year? Not really, no.
Alright. Going out?
I'll have a word with Go-Go outside. He was so hyped for that match. He must be devastated.
Okay. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Say.
Good evening, Jill.
How are you doing?
The nightmares have stopped, so I'm sleeping better.
The PTSD suppression is working great. How about your injuries?
My bones are healing nicely. My wound's finally closed. The scars itch a bit, though.
Well, that's good to hear. Are you by yourself today?
Yeah, I'm running a couple of errands by myself today, but I wanted to come here for a while.
I also noticed the big guy from last time is outside.
Buster, Stella doesn't want me being alone while I'm still healing, so she suggested taking him with me.
Ah, I see. What can I get you?
Something cold.
Sure. Something cold for say.
Something cold. Let's give her something bubbly and cold. I need to put all on the rocks.
On the rocks.
There we
Perfect.
go. All on the rocks and mixed.
I think we've only made one blended drink tonight.
I know.
Here.
Yeah, this is the one.
Why drink something cold when the weather outside is so cold too?
It's not that cold, actually. But I've always had decent tolerance for the cold, so I'm not a good reference.
So, Stella isn't with you today.
She's throwing a mega Christmas party tomorrow and having a meeting today. I'm just helping her by checking on some of the things she ordered.
And here I was, all ready to invite you to the party we're throwing tomorrow.
You're throwing a party too? Sorry about that. Can't really say no to Stella. Maybe next time?
If there's a next time at all. Don't worry about it, it's not a big deal.
I want you to know that I want you to have a good time.
Oh no, she's so upset she can't come.
Have fun, drink a couple of beers in our honor.
I will then. What are Stella's Christmas parties like?
They're really big. There's lots of food and drinks and music. Sometimes there's too much food though.
Impossible.
So at the end of the party, she lets the staff take home whatever's left. She also buys toys for all the children of her staff members.
No, I bet she has too much food on purpose.
Yeah.
Really?
She says something about taxes or whatever, but during the whole thing, she just shines. She carries a beaming smile that I don't see any other day of the year.
Oh my god, adorable.
Aww.
Oh, I love Stella.
Many of the kids have started calling her Auntie Ella.
Oh my god.
Stella always does her best to put up a tough girl facade, but she's very much in touch with her inner child. Christmas, Easter, Halloween. Name a party and she most likely celebrates it big.
Interesting.
Do you like parties, Jill?
I don't mind them. They're a good place to see people. I'm not one to actively look for parties to attend, though. I just don't mind going to them.
Ah, I see. I only go to parties that Stella's attending, because otherwise I just stand there without anything to say. That and I'm not one to wear dresses, you know?
You're not?
I'm a tad too ripped. They don't look cute on me. Bullshit, they don't.
Impossible. You
Not-
can make anything look cute.
I don't get... You look amazing, ripped. It's fine. Be ripped. Although, with all this healing I have to do, I won't be as fit for a while. It's too, breezy, too. I feel like I'm wearing nothing.
Yeah, that is my problem with dresses.
But I bet you look good in a dress, Jill.
It's been years since I last wore one. I wouldn't know. Last time I wore one, I remember worrying my arms were too thin or something like that.
We all have a complex, huh?
We sure do.
I mean, even Stella has her own.
That's hard to imagine.
Oh, but she does have one. She distresses a lot about her bust size.
Really? She's not that small. I think I'm smaller than her, in fact.
Actually, it's the opposite. The opposite kind of complex, I mean. She's a bit self-conscious about having a big chest.
Really? Again, I've seen bigger chests than hers, to be honest.
Alma.
Alma. Although, I guess comparisons are useless here. They rarely help with complexes.
Well, she does go the extra mile to hide it. In fact, I have no idea how she does it. I mean, I've seen her before and after she tucks them away, but I guess I never cared enough to ask the specifics.
She tucks them away.
That's also why when she goes out, she styles her hair in those,
Drills?
they look a bit drilly, don't they? She styles her hair like that to help divert attention away from her chest.
She seems affluent enough. Why not go through a reduction surgery?
Because she also kind of likes having that size. She takes her bust size after her mom, and Miss Carmine is quite proud of her chest. Puffing out your chest is a sign of confidence, and a bigger chest means more confidence to show. She says something along those lines a lot. Stella has quite the admiration for her mom, so I guess breast reduction would feel like betraying her?
Huh.
I'm making it sound like she's hiding J-cups or something like that. I guess if a taller or thicker person her size would be normal, she's just a bit shorter or thinner than the norm.
I'm picturing a Dolly Parton situation.
Yeah. Do you get self-conscious about your bust size, Jill?
Not really. I've been more self-conscious about my height. Although it usually comes up whenever not being average height hinders me somehow. What about you?
Yes and no. It's not my bust size, but rather that I look too manly sometimes. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
And I can't help but wonder if bigger boobs would help with that.
You're fine. Don't worry.
You're perfect. Thank you.
Can I get you anything else?
Do you have something non-alcoholic?
I sure do.
Sugar Rush.
I do. Give me a sec.
Also, don't blueberries. Aren't blueberries non-alcoholic?
There's a
Yep.
couple. Optional, yeah.
And all aged and mixed.
Here.
Thanks.
You're not one to drink that much alcohol, are you?
It makes me feel sleepy, or at the very least, makes my legs go numb. It's an annoying feeling, to be honest.
Sleepy, I get. I feel concerned that her legs go
Okay,
numb.
now hold. Okay, all right, hold on.
Uh-huh,
I have a
uh-huh.
story for this.
I love stories.
One of my dad's stories. It's one of my absolute favorites.
Okay,
So there is a drink that called a zombie.
okay.
Okay, and here's the thing: it is made with all of these fruity liqueurs that
Uh-huh.
you don't taste the alcohol at all.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're called zombies is because if you have too many of them, your legs just don't fucking work.
Oh, okay.
So, my dad, was out drinking with friends, and he was putting away zombies, left and right. He wasn't even drunk, but when he went to get up, his legs did not function. His friends had to literally pick him up in the chair and bring him out to the curb so he could get a cab.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So yes, there are absolutely drinks that will just completely negate your ability to use your legs.
Fascinating.
It makes me wonder what's so good about getting drunk. I mean, I'm not above it, but it's not exactly a pleasant feeling. You feel like you're sleepy even when you're not. Your legs go numb, everything starts sounding funnier than it really is. What's so good about not being able to control yourself?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, I've only ever gotten drunk once, and a dining room table suffered for it.
Ugh. I've never let myself get drunk. I'll get the buzz going, but then once I start feeling that, I'll stop.
Yeah, no. It was one of those things where it's just like, what was it? My friend at the time was like, "You've never been drunk?" He's like, "Okay, you need to experience it once. And we're going to do it at my house so you can just crash here." I'm like, "All right, fuck it. I don't have anything to do the next day."
Yeah. Even if we don't talk about about alcohol, there's a portion of people that can't afford food. Or who are suffering from some pain that only alleviates when drunk or high. Oh, I think I missed a line at the beginning there. It doesn't sound really logical on paper, but then again, humans are rarely, if ever, logical creatures. Despair and pain cloud your judgment and make you do stupid things sometimes.
Now I'm sad.
No.
Yeah, I've seen that firsthand. This world has an ugly side nobody deserves to be a part of.
There's also a matter of addiction, you know? You start just liking the drink, but then you need more of it, and before you know it, you're hooked.
Oh, yeah, that too. So, tell me, what kind of party are you guys throwing?
Nothing fancy. It'll just be me, Boss, Jill, and a couple of regulars. They'll bring food, we'll chat for a while, and that's it.
Man, that sounds so good.
It does sound nice.
At least better than the whole planning madness Stella is throwing right now. If you ever throw something like that again, you let me know, you hear?
Sure. Hey, say,
Yeah?
what do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna check one last errand before going home.
No, I mean, what do you plan on doing now with the White Knights disbanded and all?
To be honest, I don't know. I never prepared a plan B because I figured if you can go with a plan B, why not just make it the plan A? I'm not the brightest person, so I never graduated from college or even high school.
Oh no.
I could go for a position with the police, but it wouldn't be as thrilling. And I'm tired of blatant corruption. I'm sick of it.
Oh.
But I'm alive.
Hmm?
I learned something after that hell in Apollo Trust. Life is not something that you can just throw away easily. Clawing my way out of that place made me realize just how much I want to be alive. The body count left in the bank was ridiculous, but I'm still here. I don't know what I'll do, but I'm alive. I'll figure it out sooner or later.
I mean, I feel like she could probably just switch to being an EMT.
Yeah.
It seems like that's basically what she was doing already.
Yeah, exactly.
That's nice to know.
Well, I gotta go. Bye, Jill. Good luck with the party.
Please come again. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hi, Mr. Detective.
Ah, hey there, girl. Give me a strong drink, won't you?
All right. Something strong for Mr. Detective. Perhaps something manly?
Something manly. He's getting a suplex. Wait, is that...
I think there's something that's strong and manly. It feels like that bitter manly. Yeah, there we go.
Punch. Hold
Manly and strong. Spicy manly strong.
on. Mars Blast, because that's more expensive.
Okay,
I'm gonna hit it with a Mars Blast. Let's,
do it.
Alright, this is already big as it is. All blended.
Yes!
That's it.
I'm ready.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Let's go, let's go.
Shaka, 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 shaka,
Suck it,
shaka,
suck it, suck
shaka,
it,
shaka.
suck it, suck it, suck it. Yeah! Here we go.
Yes, this'll do.
Oh, what brought you here?
Nothing special. I was just working on a case and I happened to be in the area.
What kind of work?
Tracking someone, gun for hire.
What about the girl? Crimson something?
I am tracking that girl.
Didn't you just get out of that job?
I did, but the guy offered a huge amount of money and, well, I just couldn't refuse again.
Well, it's your life, not mine. I wonder, though, there has to be more to that whole thing than just acting as middlemen to look for some murderer.
Say, how safe is this place?
We're protected by the BTC property laws. The walls are soundproof. And I really couldn't give less of a shit about selling info to anyone.
Okay then. Wait, soundproof walls? Why?
Do you see those vending machines outside? They're quite talkative, the bastards. It'd be annoying without those walls.
Alright then. Have you heard of Lord Lance Lavender?
Nope.
He's some big name from Kanyavania.
What?
Kanyavania?
Okay.
His blood apparently has some weird reaction to Glitch City's nanomachines. Once in contact with the air, it does nothing. But if still fresh and touching someone's blood, the nanomachines will initiate a reaction. Essentially, they'll just eat through the other person's body until there's nothing left. Whoa.
What?
They're using him as a guinea pig to see what causes that reaction, and if it could be used to fight nanomachine rejection.
Uh-huh.
Well, turns out the Crimson Rose is his daughter. She left years ago to earn her living here, and he hasn't seen her ever since.
He could be lying, you know.
Doubt it. I did my research. She really is his daughter.
Why didn't you figure that out earlier?
I had no clue who was making the contract, and tracking all the messages to the source would have been too costly. Knowing who the sender was made things easier.
I see. Can I get you anything else?
What about a cobalt velvet?
Okay. A cobalt velvet for Mr. Detective here.
This one might be big.
Yeah.
All on the rocks and next.
Here you are.
Oh, you actually did it.
Were you expecting me to mess up so you didn't have to pay?
No.
So what made you accept the contract anyway? Keeping in mind all the risks you told me last time?
He told me he wanted to see her again one last time, or at the very least, deliver her a message.
He could have been lying.
Yes, people lie. You made your point. Even then, I felt like I couldn't say no. I mean, I know what it's like not being able to find your daughter. What it's like to be apart from her, not knowing what she's doing or even if she's alright.
You do?
I have a daughter. She's about your age. When she was a teen, we had a big fight and she ran away from home. At first, I just waited for her to show up, but then I started getting worried and went out to find her. I couldn't find any trace of her. Nobody had seen her, and soon I was worried if something might have happened to her. I guess that's how my tracking skills and list of contacts began to grow. I finally found her, taking cover in some dumpster, unconscious from starvation. So, yeah, I just couldn't say no to his request of finding his daughter. But I don't expect you to understand.
So, how's the search going?
I'm very close to finding her. That girl's pretty good at covering her tracks. Compared to her... compared to the her from before the bank incident, though, she seems slower somehow. Either she's let her guard down or something else is happening.
What will you do when you find her?
I have this letter I'm supposed to deliver to her. I don't know what it says, and I don't want to find out.
What if she tries to kill you?
I might not look like it, but I can take care of myself, bartender.
You're right, you don't look like it.
You don't stay so long in this business without picking up a couple of tricks. It's called gut!
Ha! Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, better go back to work before her trail goes cold.
Please come again.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay then. I want you here tomorrow at 8 p.m. No working beforehand. The bar will be closed tomorrow. Come dressed in your absolute best. We're having a party after all.
Alright. Where's Jill, by the way?
He stored all of our things in his home because of how close it was to the stores. It's thought I told him to go home already and bring the stuff tomorrow.
I see. Well, see you tomorrow, boss.
Hold on. Wait a bit and I'll go with you.
Oh, sure. Thanks.
Are we gonna spend Christmas Eve with the boss?
Christmas Eve with boss?
I know this small party is what you needed.
Aww.
Boss is the best.
It really is. Merry Mega Christmas! Let us celebrate Santa's resurrection as the Mega Santa that saved Christmas from the Redmonds.
What?
That was like the perfect place to end.
Okay. Let's call it. We'll do the rest of the stuff tomorrow. Or
Yeah.
on Thursday. Let's save.
Mega Christmas.
It's Mega Christmas, everybody. We're going to do Mega Christmas on Thursday. All right. So we're going to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will be back on Thursday night with Mega Christmas. And I feel like we're pretty much at the end of the game. So we might be able to wrap this up on Thursday.
So while I was peeping the wiki, we do get to the 30th of December at least.
Oh,
so,
damn.
Yeah, we still got a few more days to go.
Oh, okay. I thought for sure we were coming in at the end, but all right. No, I'm here for it. All right, well, we're gonna do Mega Christmas on Thursday night. So don't forget to follow us on YouTube, and we are on Twitter at Receivable and Blue Sky at Occults Receivable. You can follow me in both places at Samanthataz, and you can follow Teresa at YouTube, Blue Sky, and Kara at Tiny Kiwi Studio. We'll be back on Thursday night with some more Valhalla. Thank you so much for joining us, you guys. Have a great night.
Good night.